Family planning?
No, Mum.
You can prevent it. All you need's a little rubber bowler hat to stop it happening again. The doctor can show you.
What'd I look like in a rubber bowler hat?
You wear it inside, Miriam.
Oh, no, Mum. 'Tis flying against nature, that is.
Nonsense. Nature's all very well in her place, but she mustn't be allowed to make things untidy. Now remember, Miriam, no more soup binding summer evenings without a few preparations beforehand. And if you'll wash my bedroom curtains for me, I'll pay you, and that can go towards buying whatever it is your children have to eat.
Morning, miss.
Hello, Mother. She wants me to wash her bedroom curtains.
Oh, she, the cat's mother? You speak proper to the young lady. Never thought I'd hear anyone wanting washing done at Cold Comfort. She'll wash 'em for you, miss. Oh, how is he?
Doing fine. I always does.
Well, you needn't sound as if you wish they wouldn't. Lord knows none of them was very welcome. Poor little innocents. Still, now they're here, we might as well look after 'em right. Come another 4 years, I'll start making use of 'em.
How?
Train 4 of them up for one of them jazz bands. They get £6 a night playing up west in the nightclubs. That's why we got to look after him, right? Yeah. He's going to be a trombone player. Look at his mouth.
A telegram, madam.
Oh, it must be from Flora. Oh, do read it, Snella.
Worst fears realized. Seth and Reuben, too. Everything needs changing. Send magazines.
Morning.
Morning. Not so bad now, eh?
Lunches, dear, we do, but only in August. Not always then. You can have what we're having. Got to cook my gentleman's dinner.
Oh.
Oh, no, my dear. That's Mr. Ockmonitor from up the hall. He's a real gentleman. He don't eat here. My gentleman's a listener to my book from London. He's a book writer.
Not enough.
There he is now. Walks the high wheeled all hours, he does, then comes in covered in mud.
Oh.
Nice walk, Mr. Maybach.
I have freely wandered the ample suckling breasts of the welcoming hills. Pint of cider, if you would, Mrs. Mather.
A young lady asking after you.
Ah, Flora Post, isn't it? Sit down. We met at the Pulswets in October.
Did we, Mr. Myberg?
Meyerberg, don't you remember? Harriet Belmont sat naked on the grass and played to us on her flute. Actually, the Pulswets said you were down here. I rather hoped I would run into you.
Better go up and dry off, hadn't you, Mr. Myberg?
Dear me, I do seem somewhat soaked in nature's fecund blessing. I shall see you in a very few moments, my dear Miss Post. But let me warn you, I'm a queer, moody brute. There's rich soil in here if you care to dig for it.
Mrs. Mather, I think I'll do without lunch today, after all.
All right, dear.
Hello. I thought I'd introduce the custom of afternoon tea. Do you take milk?
I scran at the 200 come 3 o'clock down in the boot.
Did you?
Ah, did too. All the way from Ticklepenny Corner to Nettle Flitch. Could you have done that?
No, indeed, I certainly couldn't, Reuben. But then, you see, I shouldn't want to.
Take the farm, pay hired men, I'd wager. Waste all the takings.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't care if Ticklepenny Corner wasn't scramletted at all. I'd let you do it instead.
Let! That's a fine word to use to a man that's nursed this farm like a sick marmot. Knows every inch of soil and patch of soup bind in the place.
Let's get it straight, Reuben. I don't want the farm. I'm the last person in the world to be any good at scramletting. Really. Prefer to leave it to people who know all about it. Like you.
What's that you're making?
A bath towel, Seth. Would you like some tea?
You women are all alike. Fussing over your foul allows to bedaze a man's eyes, eh? And what you really want is his blood, his pride, and the art out of his body.
Really?
Aye. And then when you got him, bound up in your foul allows and your softness, and he can't move because of the longing that cries in his blood, what do you do then, eh?
I'm afraid I don't know, Seth. Would you mind passing me that reel of cotton on the dresser?
That's what you're after. You eat some. Same as a hen spider eats a cock spider. But I don't let no women eat me. I eat some instead. You don't understand what I'm saying, do you? Little innocent.
Yes, and I think it's dreadful.
Yeah.
What do you do in the evenings, Seth, when you're not eating people?
Go over beer shot at Talkies.
Oh, you like the talkies?
Better than anything in the old world. "74 photos of Lottie Funchal. 40 of Jenny Carroll. 55 Laura Valley. Old Simon's. That's where I'm going now. Do you want to come? We're showing street sinners.
I saw it in London, actually. Thank you, Seth. You'll enjoy it.
Women.
My dear Mary, you'll be glad to know my campaign for tidying up Cold Comfort Farm is going rather well.
I've already begun to soften the dour Reuben, and I think I've discovered the real nature of Seth's grand passion. I've started teaching the hired girl the precautionary arts.
Very good.
All part of my mission to drag them into the modern world. And I'm also getting my bedroom curtains washed. But I still have to meet Aunt Ada Doom, and I have no idea what wrong was done to Papa. Please send this month's bill.
From the stubborn, interwoven strata of his unconscious, thought seeped up into his dim conscious. Not as an integral part of that consciousness, rather as an impalpable emanation from the unsleeping life of the nature that surrounded him. The golden orb. The golden orb. Oh, dear.